Ryan Garcia, he's going crazy on Twitter. Like, he's back on his rants, and this time it was aimed at us.
It was aimed at us.
It was aimed at us.
He did Muslims. He did everybody. He said, you know, nigga, N-word. Oh, since the first, can we say that word? I think we can say that word. He said the N-word, the hard R, F Muslims, they pedos. He said a lot of stuff.
Is he really out his mind, or are they getting him to a point? Because you know he spoke on a lot of different things that he's seen for his rituals and all this stuff that was going on. So are they just spinning him like they do with people? Is he getting to a point where they're trying to make him look crazy, or is he actually crazy?
I think bro is very aware of what he's saying. I just think he's drunk. That's it.
You think he's drunk?
But that's not an excuse to say what he's saying. I think he's just crashing out because he's trying to get clout. In my opinion, he got expelled from the WBC. He got the fight. The fight fucked up. He found out he was taking whatever that steroid was. I feel like bro is just crashing out. He's drinking. He's using that as liquid courage to say what he wants to say. Also while hoping he's going to somehow, you know what I mean, gain some type of notoriety or another way to do something. You know, because the boxing thing obviously isn't working out. So to me, that's all he's doing. He's taking the same exact play out of the white girl's book from 2-3 weeks ago. But it's just not the same. I don't think it's going to play out the same.
The World Boxing Council actually expelled him from boxing.
Yeah.
So like his career is damn near done as far as professionally. Like, that's really big. Like, the World Boxing Council, they expelled him from boxing.
Forever?
So I don't know if it was indefinite.
I don't know how it works.
I'm pretty sure he probably can get back, but as of right now, he can't even fight. So his career as of right now as a professional boxer is cooked. Now, I got mixed feelings on it. I know as a black culture, we want to emotionally jump out there and just, go crazy. He said N-word, blah, blah, blah. But like you said, he came out and made some big claims against the elites as far as what's going on with the sex trafficking and exposing secrets about pedos and this and that. So could this be a ploy to destroy his career? Was it really him? Was it AI? Is it him behind the tweets? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot to unpack, because what made him randomly jump out there, say F N-words with the hard ER, let's go dig up George Floyd and
that was nuts.
Unalive him again, delete him again, or whatever he said. It really didn't make no sense for him to come out and just say that. So are they painting him to be this psycho, and they like, you know what? The quickest way to get somebody canceled is to have them go at the black community. Like, black people gonna do the job for us.
I don't know. I think he's just, when it comes to the big claims, I don't believe him. The reason why I don't believe him is because I don't think everybody who's an athlete or a rapper or actor, whatever the case is, has access to the information that all of the higher ups have. So I feel like there's still a lot of pawns in their game too that they don't know what's going on. They just there. I feel like he played on the fact that that is the main topic in social media right now. He used that as a way to get promotion and clout for the fight. It worked. And then when he got caught up for the steroids, he tried to somehow reverse psychology it again. It didn't work. He took the play out the white girl's book. It didn't work. And so he's where he is right now. Now he's talking about, I got to go to rehab. I don't know what's up with people doing that. They say something racist and then they got to go to rehab for 2 months or whatever the case is. Then they come back out and everything is cool. So to me, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit from Ryan.
Is it just for the media? I mean, it's so many things, because I look at it too, like in the boxing world, I don't hear too many boxers that, they speak on far as the skill set, but I don't really hear them saying for the type of person he is, would he be a racist or would he be a lot of things? But then he got a series of tweets where he say, we can still say the N-bomb or what?
Yeah, no, you can say it now. It's just the first 5 minutes for when we clip it up.
So he got a series of tweets where he's saying, I love niggas. Then he go back and forth with black can't be racist. I seen babies being eaten and y'all think I'm okay. Like, are these been a cry for help now that he's spiraling out? Or is it just that, is he doing anything to get some attention? Because he's really toe up mentally. Yeah. So we don't know really what's going on with him.
And on top of that, he put a picture out with a black girl. I don't know if he was romantically involved in her, but like, I basically fuck with niggas is what he was saying. But it's crazy because if you read some of his tweets, some of the shit he was saying was like, damn, cuz, not lying. It's just we already offended because he said the N-word with the hard ER.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
y'all worried about me, people saying the N-word with the hard ER, but y'all put other niggas in the ER, meaning y'all shooting each other, y'all deleting each other, killing each other, and all type of shit. Like, y'all shooting each other brains out. He didn't lie about that.
More and more people's actually starting to expose us as black people too. Because we so big about, you know what I mean? Yeah, with the niggas and all this stuff. But we the main ones, like he just said, deleting each other and doing what we do. But we feel it's okay because it's us doing it to our own versus just we allowing somebody else to do what they do. The same way everybody got offended by the white girl, or we see this. If that word was neutralized, hypothetically speaking, and it didn't even affect nobody, people wouldn't even look at it the same way. These people wouldn't even be blown up by that. You know what I'm saying?
I think the reason why the N-word at this point still holds so much weight is because people are telling us it does. Like, although somebody said it to my face, it'd be a different situation, like depending on how they're saying it. But over the internet, I think if we're still tripping over people saying it, it's like, to me at this point, it's just the herd mentality of this. Everybody's saying this word is wrong to say. Let's get mad when somebody says it. Who cares at this point, bro? If you're not saying it directly to my face in an offensive way, I don't really give a fuck at this point. I don't see why we're up in arms over that. Like, it's as much as it's a word, and I understand the history of the word and what's behind it, to get mad over somebody over the internet saying it, to me, is just a whole nother situation.
But that's the vocal point. We live in the past of what happened and what's attached to that word. But even a lot of words transcend over time. And it's not like, it's to a point where you got to start looking at it realistically. Like, I'm not going to just allow it, but at the same time,
Facts.
I've been desensitized to the point where sometimes it won't bother me as much, like you're saying, unless you in a disrespectful manner. I don't get that across from me, but I know it's a lot of little kids that got white friends that be black, that be allowing their friends to say shit. Because I didn't walk to schools and shit, and then you would see a black kid with a white kid, and you hear him saying whatever the fuck he's saying, and you would have to check the little boy based off of the black kid. Is like, damn, this is normal for them. You know what I mean? Versus somebody else.
Yeah, it's a difference between, okay, I got black friends and I feel like it's cool to say because I listen to the music and I feel like I'm one of y'all and accept it, and using it with the hard ER. Like, before anybody told me it was wrong, generational trauma is real. It's passed down through your genes. So from our history with the racism and slavery, I don't even think nobody got to tell you it's a bad word or it's negative for a black person to feel the effects when they say that N-word with the hard ER. But like you said, on the internet, how triggering is it? Because I know for a fact, these bots and these trolls, when the trolling don't work, they go to the N-word hoping to try to get an emotional reaction, and that shit never works on me. I just laugh and say troll harder. But because he has a platform, that's why he's a celebrity. He has a major platform. A lot of black people was actually backing him and supporting him and fanning him. So it's like, whoa, this how you really feel about me? And I'm spending money on your fights. I'm going to bat against my own people. When you having fights against us, I'm like, nah, Garcia, he the truth. Wait a minute, I'm an N-word with the hard ER? Like, what the fuck? So we're the easiest people to control because we're the easiest to trigger. So as long as you can trigger someone, you can control them. Like you said with the white girls, they blew up just saying nigga. It wasn't even a hard ER, but we're so emotional and we want to police this word so bad instead of let's police our community. Let's police the money that flows through our community. Let's police shit that matters. Let's police property in our community. Like, we're not trying to police anything of value. And I think it goes with the mindset of we don't see ourselves being able to. But this word, we could police that. That's easy. To get out here and try to get real estate, to get out here and try to get businesses, homes, and like, that's unfathomable to most of us. But this word, that's easy. Nah, you can't say that. Only we can say that. It don't take no work to do that. To actually build our communities up to where we have something where we can defend like every other race, that is beyond belief for most black people. I think that's why we stuck on the N-word so tough, because it's free.
You're right. And the reason why we police it so tough on the internet, I feel like, is because that's one of the places where we feel like we have the power. Like you have Black Twitter. Pretty much everything we do on social media goes viral, and that's kind of what, you know what I mean, gives everybody else the trend. So I feel like in that environment, we feel like we have the power and we kind of dictate what is said and what's not said, which is, again, it's kind of silly because like you're saying, we need to be able to have that kind of power outside of social media and be able to put that within our communities, whether that's economics, education, health, whatever the case is. That's what we should be doing outside of the social media, not on it. But unfortunately, that's one of the things that I feel like is an outlet for success. Now, you know, you got to give accountability on our end for pushing that to that point. But also I think it, you know, just by it being in an environment and being in the world, how is it not? So you can't blame people for trying to get on social media and then feeling like we control it because they've made us powerful off of it. So it's a weird situation. It's like
a picking and choosing though, because if you go to a concert and they rap in the concert and you hear them saying nigga all in the crowd, it's gonna be majority of white people saying it, and you're not finna get off on nobody in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the end of the day, by us reacting and being a certain way to it, we are still allowing them to have that power. If we woke up one day and just said, fuck it, man, they can have it. They finally didn't press for this motherfucker. It is what it is. I'm not saying just allow it to be cool. I'm just hypothetically speaking in a sense. The moment you stopped reacting to it, the power would be gone. But behind the pain and the things that people went through for generations, we not gonna let that go. But we're still gonna use the word, you know what I mean? But we're still gonna do it like you said. As long as we using it, it don't fucking matter. It's a lot of shit that goes on behind all that, but it's starting to get played out because niggas be tripping over that more than they do when they doing shit to us. You know what I mean? You reacting more than when they get violent, motherfuckers ain't having the same type of uproar.
Yeah.
That boy that got shot up, I didn't hear nothing else about that when they chased him down. You know what I mean? They didn't give a fuck about calling him a nigga. They showed him that you was a nigga.
No, that's a fact.
But that's what I mean by it's easier to police a word because it really don't take no action. You just tweet and go crazy online. Like, to get out there and defend what you talking about, you might got to put your life on the line for that. They like, nah, hell no, I ain't doing that. So we just got to change the mentality. I'm even trying to use the word so much myself. It's damn near ingrained in my vocabulary for my lifetime worth of use. But when you watch yourself back on camera and you're using it so much, it do start to get cringeworthy. Like, damn, cause I low key do sound crazy.
To an extent,
subconsciously it's hard to stop.
But I think like what Pac said, never ignorant getting goals accomplished.
That's
you feel me?
Too.